Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Analytica. This is your host Joe Saz, and today we're going to be talking about some Bitcoin price action, or tonight. You guys, so one of the main things we have going on right now is a trading competition. I'm talking to the exchange right now and making sure everything's good. So if anyone has any issues that they want to talk about, now would be the time to bring them up. Make sure that if you do want to participate in the trading competition, go to the Discord channel. You can find that at sazanalytica.com. Go to the Discord channel. I can also post a link to the Discord channel right here in the chat. 1 second. Underneath the video, you should be able to find a link to the trading competition. The first. All right, so you have to sign up using the link that I'm about to post right now in the chat. 1 second. This is the link you must use in order to join the competition. And let me make sure everything is true in the link below the video. Alright, so let's see here, 1 sec. Alright, damn, it's not true. I need to fix this right away. Underneath the video has some fucked shit. Let me fix it right now. Here you go. Okay, that was my bad. So underneath the video you should have the correct information now. Anyways, either way, go to the Discord to find it. I'm also going to post it there in the channel right there. Once you register, it is a private competition, so you have to use this link in order to register for the competition. And once you have that that account ready to roll, then I have another link for registration. So we should be getting started pretty soon. I am just making sure I have permission to join. I haven't started the trading competition, but I have dropped my total capital in the account to something, you know, a little bit of pepper on there, but nothing too crazy. I don't believe in going too gangster with the trade capital when you're going to increase risk very high. So for now, I'm going to be using, for the next week, I'll be trading with a pretty small capital allocation and a very high risk appetite. So just want to make sure we do all these things right. Yo, what's up, Justin? Chillin', bro. What's up with you? I'm just chilling, man. This is actually pretty exciting. I really do like trading competitions, and you know, nothing gets you to a better caliber of trader than extreme pressure. And I really like this, man. I have to fucking perform well, you know? You guys are all gonna be watching, you know, so it inspires me to fucking put on the fucking big boy pants, you know? But yeah, I'm chilling. Life is good. Just getting this thing ready. I have the exchange here awake, so I'm just making sure we get everyone that wants to join in without problems. Okay. And then I give out the registration link. The registration link is up here. I'm passing some things around to people, so here we go. Okay, so this should be good. I'm doing this yeah, dude, so you're just chilling too. Nice little Friday night. Right? It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. We got the fights tomorrow. That's fucking fantastic. I got my son asleep over here. He's passed out on the couch, so he actually fell asleep like right when we came home. I put on a movie for him and I started cooking dinner. This dude was out before the food was ready. Actually, I went to check on him like right as the food was being ready, and he was already passed out. So now I'm just chilling. Okay, so Justin, I'm going to be releasing the SAS signals pretty soon. You know what? I'm gonna see if at least SAS1 is open. Go to share. I'm gonna make SAS1 free right now, and that should be good to go. I will be making some video content in my Discord channel, and I'm waiting for all that stuff to be ready before doing anything else. But let's just make sure. Yeah, SAS1 is up. Okay. One sec. User. Alright guys, so not the indicator, just the settings on the order book itself. Okay, yeah, right now the setting on the order book. Oh man, maybe I need to make a new video for that. Alright, I'll talk to you in a bit. What room are you in? There's an open fan. Is that your cigar room? Yeah, is that a cigar room? So basically I'm not allowed to come over there because you're not making a cigar room for me. Better be good. Better be good. Alright, no, I don't sleep in crawl spaces. Damn. Damn, that was good. You freaking Zendaya wannabe. Alright. You want to be Zendaya and you want me to be freaking Spider-Man. I get it. I'm not calling you that. I'm calling you a wannabe badass bitch. But let's save this. You look like a freaking ridiculous fucking monkey right now. Your hair looking all wild. I hope you're watching the fights tomorrow. You look like you belong with Alex Pereira's tribe. Alright. You obviously are not staying up to speed. Nah, I gotta go. I gotta talk to my friends here. Well, I mean, I don't want them doing the things that you do, so I guess that's some of the truth. Talk to you in a bit. Talk to you in a bit. Alright, Justin. Okay, so let's go through a few things here. What do? I keep, I don't have on the order book in aggregation anymore. Sometimes I'll flip it on just to look at Binance compared to one other exchange, maybe two. You know, something like this. But right now, I'm not really doing that. We get everything we need from one right now. Right now, I'm checking out orders above 10K because it's been a little hot lately, and these are the orders that matter a little bit more. I like to see where a lot of the money gets stupid. So that's how that goes. Yo, what's up, foil fuckers? Okay, hey, foil fuckers, I'm gonna ask about the $10. Alright, cool. Just sent a message. Okay. And foil fuckers, I'll get back to you. Are you in the Discord channel, foil fuckers? Bet I could check. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Alright, if you're not in the Discord channel, I would suggest joining Discord. I'll be able to post everything in there too. What happened? Alright, I refreshed. Okay. A lot of signals over here, guys. Fading out, but hey, you know, still panned out a good bit. Super wide bid-ask spread, aggregated perp markets, really important to note, and a tightening bid-ask spread with aggregated spot. So things are getting, there's definitely support up here. Enough is not changing to keep this thing looking legit. Also, if you did register, use my link, register for the tournament. Let me know, message me on Discord because I'll be sending you a chat invite. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of this $10 registration amount, and yeah, we'll keep things moving along here. Alright, and alright, so let's just talk about this for a sec. A super wide bid-ask spread in perps. This is really good because we generally can assume that perp markets have the smarter traders. Obviously, there's more money, more risk involved in perps, so I think there's a lot more of the heavyweights trading up in this range than there are in the other. Alright, so anyone has any questions about the competition, Discord, any of that, please ask. If you have any questions about Bitcoin price, any statements, anything you see that we want to analyze, don't hesitate to drop in the comment section. Wow, this is actually our first little red candle in a while on a Friday night, Saturday morning UTC. And I don't know, nothing much to panic about. Okay, foil. If you foil, can you send me a message? I'm gonna give you the link to join the Discord channel. Everyone who has joined the competition, send me a message on Discord and I will send you the channel. Everyone send me a message to join the private competition channel where I do plan to trade with you guys, and you know, it's a friendly competition in my eyes. I want everyone to win, so let's just get it all together. Daily, let's see, any CME gaps left at 37,555. 37.0. All right. So I mean, we're pretty much. I'm definitely biased on longs over the weekend. We get a signal to go long, I take it hard. Man, actually, I hope we get one soon because I'm gonna go a little balls deep, try to start the competition with the sick trade. Competitions are tough, man, because it's funny. You can make one trade on the last day and end up winning the competition, you know. So we'll see what happens. Yep. So be sure to send me a message. I'll give you the invite to the private Discord channel. I'll show you guys how I trade, how to manage gun to your head trades, trading under pressure, how to manage leverage in a situation like this, capital exposure, etc. So, what are you guys doing? Happy Friday, everyone. What are you guys up to? Just chilling here. Yeah, Justin. See, that is a good point, Justin. That, you know, weekends aren't always boring. But Bitcoin does go through phases where weekends, I mean, for the most part, weekends are boring. But when Bitcoin gets emotional, you have a lot more people with eyes on it, new people with eyes on it, all kinds of stuff, right? And weekends start popping off. That's kind of what we're dealing with right now. Weekends are back. And, look, we have an OpenSea and gap right now. This should clean. This should resolve before the weekend's up, I would bet. So, you know, volatile weekends, I don't want to assume one volatile weekend means crazy action, but a few in a row, and we might have had 2 or something like that, maybe 3 in the past 5 weekends have been pretty interesting. Got you. Where's my heart emoji? Thank you everyone for the support. You know, a lot of you in the video right now and everyone around. I do appreciate the support. And I can't find a heart emoji. Fuck, I'm gonna have to type one manually. History doesn't always repeat itself, but it does rhyme, and that's 100% true. Look, the thing that this is one of our greatest advantages about Bitcoin, is that we can compare Bitcoin to itself. We have how many markets that have gone absolutely wild in one lifetime, let alone fucking one piece of a lifetime, right? Since 2017, we've seen 2 all-time highs. Since 2010, we've seen a few. You know what I mean? Quite a few 3 to 4 year cycles. So Bitcoin has the advantage of being an asset that can be compared directly to itself. So we do want to compare Bitcoin apples to apples. We do want to do that. It makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't we? Especially since it really does have a recurring pattern. Bear markets from top to bottom, roughly 80%. You know, parabolic breakouts, post-halving type stuff. You know, so you're absolutely not wrong in thinking that something happened before, it can happen again. It even is likely to happen again, as you know, I think on a macro enough scale. So you're not only not wrong, I think you're actually right, and I think a lot more people should you know, should think like that. Don't hesitate to compare Bitcoin to itself, especially on a long enough timeline. Obviously, there's little bits and pieces that are different. For example, this past bull market, we had a double top all-time high. That was totally unprecedented, and you know, you can't predict that. That was just absolutely insane. Happened in the middle of a pandemic too, after the COVID crash when everything went to shit. So I would say you're on the right track there, buddy. You're on the right track. So you're definitely in the right mentality, Justin. Dude, I bet you he's gonna wake up at like 11. Let me put a blanket on this dude. He's passed out, man. There's no point in me even trying to make it more comfortable. He's asleep. I mean, I've fallen asleep on an airplane before and I live, so he'll be fine there. Okay, Charlie Sheen, I remember you predicted the top might be in back then. Yeah, man, I've made some baller ass calls, dude. They're online still and everything. Called the top, called the pullback to 30K, I said my bottom target was 14,500 and we came to like 15.5, you know. That's pretty damn good, calling that bear market bottom at the high. You know, I made some baller calls, man. I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything like that, but I appreciate the love. And you know, I've definitely, the reason why I like come back and keep doing what I'm doing is like half the reason is because there's so many piece of shit fucking scammers out there. You know, there's so many people that just have no business fucking telling you what's gonna, you know, happen, because predicting the future is an art form that involves like a pool shot with a 16 ball combination. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking see a number of things line up in order to make a sick decision. Called the bottom in January, by the way. That's still in my Instagram. That story is probably one of the first videos in my Instagram still. There's a lot that goes on into calling really big things like that, and I've done it repeatedly. And I think I have a track record of showing you guys that I'm, you know, about integrity above shill. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are very wealthy and are like that because they probably came into crypto pretty wealthy, rich dads and all that shit, and then they, you know, fucking built a YouTube channel. A lot of people really tried to get close to them and brag and this and that, and try to become friends with these rich kids, and these rich kids don't know a damn thing. They're fucking idiots and they're really shilly pieces of trash. And, you know, Pomp is one of those pieces of shit, and fucking Carl the Moon, piece of shit. And, okay, yeah, and Charlie, it's hard to listen, man. It's hard to listen, you know. What does the amount on the trades? Okay, that 10.5 right over here. That's 10.5 Bitcoin someone just bought. Since it's green, someone bought that amount. Since this tower is pretty big, it means that relative to everything else, it's sticking out big time. This little subtick 36 right here is the number of sellers in the order book that were knocked out because of that market order. These are all market order buys. These are all market orders. So this is a market buy, market sells. Now back to talking shit. Yeah, the reason why I still do what I do is because I almost feel like it's kind of like a weird little calling of mine to be good at something so random. You know, I really did put a lot of time and effort into becoming good at this, and I've always been smart and, you know, didn't really fit in. So I don't know, guys. I'm here. It's my purpose. Part of it, at least, for now. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are more focused about money and exploitation than they are about the pursuit of the mastery of themselves. And this is very much a pursuit of the mastery of the self. Trading, you have to come face to face with all the worst parts of yourself. Greed, fucking fury, impatience, you know, all kinds of wicked fantasies. You know, you like what will you actually do with money? Are you worthy of money? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit that you come face to face with as a trader, and to me there is a lot of pursuit of the mastery of yourself in becoming a good trader. So I really do take this pretty seriously, because I realize that it's all me, you know. I have to wake up. If I see a trade, I have to fucking stop being lazy. I have to do this, I have to do that. I have to really push myself to extremes to be the absolute best version of myself, and somehow that translates to buying and selling an asset low and high. So yeah, there's a lot of fuckheads out there, and you know, I just think a lot of people, maybe they like this stuff but they're not cut out for it. Maybe they got a big following and they figured out how to use it right, you know, but I just don't believe in exploitation. You know, I'm talking about this exchange, right? And I think there's nothing wrong with what I do, which is negotiate with an exchange repeatedly to make sure I'm pumping out bonuses for my people that are trading with me every month. I know that there's going to be a lot of us out there that actually trade and try to do it all the time. And if we're going to do that, then we want the most equal footing playing field, and we want as much as we can possibly get as traders. A 10% deposit bonus is massive. That's the equivalent of a 10% winning trade. Deposit 500, get 500 back toward 50% of your trades until that 500 is used up. A 1-to-1 reward, you know. There's the bonus. It's just, that's really good. I really haven't even seen bonuses like that in a while, and that one was an interesting one to negotiate. So I enjoy doing this, you know, and if we're gonna be doing this anyways, I want to make sure that I'm getting us the most rewards for it, or the most you know, the most that I possibly can, since I know that we're all gonna be fucking doing the same thing. All right. Okay, so Carl is such a meme. Guy is acting like he knows how to trade and like he's smart with money, while 100% of his income is referrals. Yeah, that's a big thing right there, right? Referrals, I'm not inherently against it, but if you are a trader, I do believe you should be trading, and you should be able to make a profit. There's a lot of people out there that talk about price action and probably don't trade. There's a lot of people out there that trade and have nothing to lose. Although that is the ideal situation, you all should be, you know, if you are trading, you should probably be able to make it work. You should already be successful, A, and B, I think you should have income rolling in. I often say that I learned to trade out of desperation, and that was a good bit luck how I succeeded, and a good huge bit of desperation. I had a lot to prove. I had a lot of people that still disagree with, you know, people that I care about, whose opinion I valued, who didn't like what I was doing and thought that I was just wasting my time. Still do. So like, look, I'm living alone. I got my son. I have nothing else in my life, no people, because I can't relate to anyone anymore. I can't relate to any of these people whose opinions I used to care about, because they're all fucking shitty ass opinions. I'm smart. I'm way fucking smarter than all of them. They're all pieces of shit that are just cheap NPC minds owned by the Matrix, and I can't. I'm at the age where I have no respect for that anymore. I can't. I mean, dude, this world's getting to a very different level, you know, where if ignorance is no longer just bliss, it's a weapon against those with thought. So yeah, it's a little wild, man. I'm just over a lot of it, man. There's a lot of people who, you know, I just don't need in my life, and yeah, I don't even want in my life. I don't care if they're family or not. You know, it's like there's just people who I've had around me very close to me that I just can't deal with, man. They're fucking worthless. If your mind belongs to the Matrix, then you're actively my enemy. That's the way it is. That's the way it's going to be. That guy, for example, that shot those climate protesters, that was inevitable. At some point, those people are gonna, their ignorance is gonna be such a weapon of the lions, satanic lions at the top, that these ignorant, mindless people, although they may believe what they're doing is virtuous, they're so fucking wrong that they're an enemy to freedom, and that enemy needs to unfortunately get fucking zeroed. I don't believe in murder. Bible specifically says, "Thou shalt not murder." So I do believe in a war, in a more of a warlike scenario, we have work to do, and I think that's what this is shaping into. It already is, kind of, you know, information being used as a weapon. It's already, the truth is the first casualty of war, and we haven't had truth for a very long time. Cost 8, we should have a Bitcoin event for UFC 300. You know what? Maybe we should do something like that, dude. I like the idea. I'll host something. I'll figure out a place where we can watch the fights and smoke cigars. I think I can put that together. And I can also turn it into some sort of cool event, you know. UFC 300 will be in the winter. It'll be pretty cold out here, but hey, we'll have a lot of indoor shit to do. We can go shooting guns, and I can figure out some fun stuff for us. We can shoot guns, we can watch fights, we can smoke cigars. What else is fun to do? What else do you guys like to do? What else is fun for you guys? I'm curious. Yeah, dude, smoking cigars for 6 hours with the fights on, dude, that's the best fucking thing in the world. Micro. Take your microdoses. Yeah, we'll have a range day, LT. We can definitely, like, honestly, we can do something like 3-4 days in a row. Watch the fights on the Saturday. Sundays out here are pretty chill. Maybe we can do a pool. We can do pool. You know what? Let me get a pen and paper. We can have like a pool and darts competition. Alright. Gonna switch up my grocery list. BTC Wisconsin. UFC 300. Guns. UFC 300, guns, pool, darts. Yeah, I agree, costs. I agree, costs 8. Yeah, it's tough, but you know what? We don't give up. We got to stay alive. These depopulationists are trying to kill us, so our #1 goal is to stay alive. Now, just to bring this back, you guys, there's a trading competition going on right now. I encourage you all to join it. There is a $10. First off, you have to, okay. Okay. Alright, so you guys, there is a trading competition going on. I'm just making sure I get the last second details here. Alright, and alright, so join the trading competition. It's going to be active until next Friday. There's 2 deposit bonuses. Deposit 2K, get 200, 10% back, and deposit 500. So if you deposit 2K, you get the 500 one. You get 500, and it applies toward 50% off your trading fees indefinitely until that 500 is used up. If you register for the trading competition, let's just say you create an account, you don't have any money, you should be able to get $10 off of Zero. You create an account using my link. You'll be able to enter the competition. You'll register for the competition, get 10 free USDT. You can use that, and you can compete to win up to $1,000 out of a $2,000 prize pool. I'm in. What's your team name? I haven't made it yet. I was waiting. I'm waiting until I didn't want to be the first one to start trading. I felt like that would be a dick move. So I was waiting to make sure that a few people are in. And cost. If you want to join the private Discord channel, be sure to shoot me a message. Oh, you're in. Okay, here. I'm gonna post a link again right here. Sign up for the trading competition using this link that I give you right now. Sign up at this exchange. KYC is super easy. You can just go to Google and type in Mexican passport, click on images, and input that information that you see to complete KYC 1. Don't worry about KYC 2 or 3. Complete KYC 1 the way that I just said. You can click on that link that I just posted in the chat right now. That'll get you an account. That'll get you eligible for my bonuses. Deposit 2K, get 200. Deposit 500, get 500. And it'll make you eligible to join the trading competition, of which there should be many. I plan to do, at least to start things off, I want to have a trading competition last about 7 days. I don't want to have a few of them. So I want to do maybe 1 or 2, finish this one up next week, do one more maybe before unconfiscatable. But the idea is going to be to keep the trading competitions coming along, because A, it's fucking fun, and B, that's where you guys are going to learn the most. And especially if it's a free registration and it's private, I think we're going to be able to have a little more of a good time, less stress, even though we do need stress in order to become better traders. But a little less stress if you're not worried about 10 million people, participating. So, also, what other ideas do you guys want for the potential UFC 300 party? Shoot guns, play pool darts, UFC 300 and cigars. What else do you guys like to do? UFC 300 is going to be like April, right? Is that going to be the halving? Spring. So 297 is January 20th, 298 is probably February, 299 is March, 300 is probably April. Okay, so that's good. We were spot on there. Alright, so we might do a thing out here. And yeah, we'll have some fun. To be honest, I kind of want to do this for more fights. Push-up contest. Ooh, push-up contest. Alright, push-up contest is in. And if you guys do sign up for the trading competition, message me, DM me on Discord, join the Discord channel at sazanalytica.com. I also posted a link in the chat, which I will now post again. You can hit me up on Discord and I'll add you to the private Discord channel. Yeah, dude, Ryan, how fucking tight would that be? Plus, who knows what Bitcoin price will be by then? Dude, UFC 300. That would be so nasty. I wonder who's gonna fight. They gotta have McGregor on that card. No, they can't have John Jones. Imagine how fucking crazy that card would be. But, man, this is really, I might want to do this every few months, every 2-3 months, man. Every pay-per-view. I can't do it every pay-per-view, but imagine if every 2 months we had a fucking awesome-ass time, and you know, not everyone can make everyone, of course, but so, and also you need to run a trading team. Yeah, trading education, trading camp. Yeah, I hope Hamzat's in there. Fuck yeah, dude. He is worthy. Hamzat should be there. Dude, there's so many fucking names right now. I mean, that Kamaru Usman Whitaker fight's pretty interesting. I do think Usman is kind of on his way out, but UFC 300. Who else do we really want to see? Kevin Holland. I'd love to see him fight, even though his last fight was kind of shitty. Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway. That would be so fucking nasty. Oh my Lanta. Damn, that would be good. Make sure I don't say bad words about my little sleepy boy. Alright. Yeah, Hamzat. I don't think there's a problem with his fucking shit. I heard there's rumors about that, but I don't know how real any of them are. So I'm just not sure about that, but yeah, that would be great. I think he's in it. I think he'd be in it. Jack Dilla Maddalena. Holland didn't lose any stock. I do agree Holland didn't lose stock, but it was like, you also need to, I don't know, it's so tough to, it's so easy to say from the sidelines, but I feel like Kevin Holland's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I think he should have gotten the kill, man. He was throwing a lot of volume, it felt like, but he just didn't really land anything too good. I think even a case could have been made that it was closer to a draw than a straight up loss, because I thought Kevin Holland did have a lot of output, but you know, hey, it's tough. Who else really makes me excited? I love watching Tai Tuivasa. I love watching Derek Lewis. Islam Gaethje. No, Gaethje Volk. Justin Gaethje versus Alexander Volkanovski. Yeah, Shara Bullet. Shara Bullet, man, that guy was bad on it. He was actually really good on his back, but he ended up on his back way too often. No urgency to get up, and even though what he did was entertaining from his back, I totally agree with that. I think he should have gotten up if he could, but I think he should always train to get back up. He was violent from his back, though. Last person I saw that was really like that was Gilbert Burns against Khamzat Chimaev. Gilbert Burns was not taking the fucking back, dude. He was just hammer fisting up, man. That was so tight. Shavkat Rakhmonov. That would be tight. We need Conor McGregor, though. Conor Chandler. Conor Gaethje. My favorite is Shavkat. He's a stud. Next welterweight champ. He is a G, man. Not only is he good, but he has a fucking chin, dude. That guy fucking just... He can get hit in the head. His fight versus Jeff Neal, I rewatched that recently, and yo, they were just throwing, dude. It was so good. What a fucking fight, man. What a fight. What a fight that was. I can watch a lot of these fights. One of my favorite fights is Kevin Holland versus Stephen Thompson. Michael Chandler versus Justin Gaethje, Khamzat versus Gilbert Burns, Stephan Bonner back in the day versus who was that? Stephan Bonner versus Forrest Griffin. That was an unforgettable fight. Unforgettable. There's been a lot of great fights, man. Yuri Prohaska versus Glover Teixeira, Jamal Hill versus Glover Teixeira. Those are two fantastic fights. Conor versus Masvidal. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that would be kind of interesting. I almost would like that more than Conor versus anyone with some wrestling in him. Tony versus Chandler. Yeah, that was crazy. Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler with one of the nastiest front kick KOs ever to hit the sport. That one, unforgettable. Yeah, dude, Tony Ferguson fell, dog. Tony Ferguson and all these videos of him training with Goggins, it kind of has me laughing a bit, because, like, I get it, but Ferguson is, you know, hey, man, every time I've seen him, his head looks pretty strong. He is an arrogant fucking dude. So, I don't know. Bonner was a G. Yeah. Stephen Bonner versus Forrest Griffin. That's an unforgettable fight, man. Watched that a few times. McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone. That was pretty tight. Yo, we've had some fantastic fucking fights in our age, in our time. Yeah, just a lot of good fights, man. Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. That was a good fight. Max Holloway was in the fucking... He broke free out of the Matrix, dog. He was fucking seeing shit before it happened. That was one of the greatest fucking performances. Yeah, there's been a lot of good fights. A lot of good fights, man. So, yeah, it is kind of sad. You know, to be honest, I watched Sean Strickland's take on it, and I agree with Sean Strickland, because I agree with this in general. Like, if someone says, like, oh, someone you know died, I'm not going to show up to that person's funeral. I'm not going to act like I fucking knew them if I didn't, you know? And I really don't agree with people just saying, oh, you know, fuck, this is, you know, this was a good guy, da-da-da-da-da, and we fought. It's like, yo, you know, like, if you cared, then fucking be there. If you don't care, you know, if you weren't there, then don't be there now. You know, don't try to get a click. So, I like what Sean Strickland had to say about that. And Sean Strickland fighting Judicus du Plessis, that's a pretty interesting fight, man. I really hope Sean takes that one home. Time for this, you know, the strong to fucking dominate. I love how Sean Strickland's been talking shit to the Nelk boys. That makes me happy. Sean is the realest champion we've had for a long time. Alongside Volk, yeah, that's very true. Volk is such a good champ. Yeah, Sean Strickland, I love that guy, dude. He's awesome. So, yep. There's a little yarn. I mean, I really hope Kamaru Usman has a couple fights left in him. I hope, who else? Excited to see Volk versus Tuporia. Volk with a full camp. You know, he came so close to double extra greatness, man. Sean O'Malley should be able to beat the shit out of Marlon Vera. I'm not even that big of a Marlon Vera fan. I respect some of what he does, but, you know, he has made some fights real boring. His knockout against Frankie Edgar was legit. That was real good. I do agree, Cos Ape. I wasn't okay with Aljo being champ at first. Like, I got it, I understood it, but then when he wrestled Peter Yan, and you know, he did win that fight. It wasn't in very entertaining fashion, but okay, you know, he definitely deserved the belt. And he fought TJ, fucked TJ up. He fought Cejudo up. He fought Cejudo and brought Cejudo on his ass, on his, you know, back a couple times, and Cejudo's the, you know, gold medalist. So I did respect Aljo. I do think we all should have respected Aljo a bit more. 4x Olim. I've never seen this kind of chart shredding strat. Can you explain to me in short what it's about? 4x Olim, my name is Joe, and it's a pleasure to meet you. What I do is I do order book analysis. Long story short, these are called SAS signals. I invented this. I was never taught how to trade correctly, so when I sat at a computer, I said, if I stare at this shit long enough, I'll figure it out. And ended up discovering that the order book is a very telling chunk of information that is operating in real time. It's not lagging. It's not like a moving average or anything, any indicator that's based on lagging information. This is real-time information, and you're able to make trades, and it's based on ratio over extensions. If you push too far, for example here, let's look at this massive sell wall right there at 38,000 flat. You can see that we've gotten some signals overhead, right? And we haven't really been able to crush that area. And it's because we have a fat stack of resistance up there, and the farther we push, these dudes, as long as they don't pull their orders out of fear, buyers will eventually exhaust. And that's basically the concept behind order book analysis. We fell into a massive support range, and it was consistent. We came to check it a couple times, and we bought our way out right up into the sell signals. We were pretty consistent, and then we fell out, not through the floor, but yeah, basically what this is there are different levels from the market price of the current Bitcoin, where you have different understandings. For example, this is a trade signal. This is what I call the gold mine. This is more of a trend bias, so this was kind of saying, all right, get ready, we're moving up type shit. Get ready, we're moving up type shit. And a lot of that. And then you got trade signals to scalp, trade signals to scalp, trade signals to scalp. You can trade however you trade, but I'm more of a scalper, so I built my signals to be more top call-y or bottom call-y. And that's pretty much my whole shtick right there. Order book analysis and all the language that you can gather out of the order book and the trade history. The trade history tells us a lot of information, tons and tons of information up in here. What kind, for example, this 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. We got one guy probably buying 0.5 on repeat. So we have someone that was pretty excited to buy in at 37.1. Someone, it's just, that's kind of the general idea. Forex, Olim. What do you want me to call you? Olim. So yeah, this is what I do, and this is my partner Fabian. He built an algo called Gigatrend. Fabian's work is very, very good, very solid, and so I keep this up on the daily for now. I strongly believe in CME gaps, observe them regularly, and that's pretty much it for now. Cool that you found your own way, man. There's some people thinking there are market makers wanting to use those order books as liquidity, so it'll run through. Yes, Olim, Milo. Okay, pleasure to meet you, Milo. So, yeah, 100%. There are times where the order book looks organically stacked. It looks inorganically stacked. The trade, there's a lot of things that we factor in. There could be, like, look at this resistance, for example. 465, 143, 99, 107, 93, 52, and then it starts to fall off, right? 93, 52. But none of these orders are moving an inch, right? This is definitely static, what I call static, as opposed to what we have down here, which is dynamic. You have 70, 80, 84, 70. There's definitely a lot of dynamic players in here. So there's a difference between static and dynamic orders. We have a lot of static orders on the buy side as well. And so there's times when the market looks rational. For example, now this appears to be a very rational market, where we're walking into a weekend. Everyone's kind of calm right now. They're leaving their orders in the book, more set and forget type of orders, and no one's really playing around too much except the people at the top end of the book. And you can see it's at 37,000 flat, 73, 79, 82. We're going to be playing around, and then the top of the sell side book with two aggregations, 54 to 79 seem to be moving. 98 and 77 seem to be moving. 78, 93, 94, 77. So there's times where you're going to notice more organic behaviors and inorganic behaviors, and you're 100% true. Correct in thinking that market makers, whales, whatever you want to call them, use the order book to pound the market. And a good example of when they would do something like that is what I call max pain. What's the max pain situation right now? And I'll like the way I see it right now. Max pain situation is we get all the people waiting to buy. It's a good question, Forex, Milo. Won't static orders become dynamic once price comes closer? Well, that's a good question, and in a perpetual exchange, maybe, much more likely to happen. In a spot exchange, you have a lot more set and forget orders. So, no. The answer is not always. I would say general rule is that it depends, because a static wall is basically, the assumption of a static wall is that it's static because it's been there for a long period of time. So for example, on our way up, $30,000 was a big wall. I think it had 830 something Bitcoin in there, maybe more actually. That might have been 4-figure stack, but probably around 75%, depending on the length of time that orders have been stacking up in the book. You have a lot more set and forget types. And so on the quick end, you know, this 38K, how likely is this to be filled with people that'll bail from their trade? Well, let's just take a quick look at these highs. All right, we didn't break 38,000 flat. So I would say the likelihood, 37,799. Wow, we came. Oh wait, we did break it, 37,965. So yeah, that's a great point, because yeah, right now I would be thinking that most of this wall, 465, is in fact dynamic. I bet you if we come up to that range and all these areas, there's a mixture of people up here. People that are willing to pull their order, and people that absolutely think that Bitcoin this is it, and we're going to go back down to 20K or some sort of lower price target, right? So you have true believers, and then you have, scared sellers. And I think a lot of these people, probably about half, would probably be scared sellers. About half of these people in each of these aggregations will probably pull their orders, as opposed to getting filled. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to it, and I would say, tune in for more. Obviously, catch me at different points in the market to really see these differences. It's better to use like real-time examples, and we just don't really have much going on right now. I'm just kind of hanging out on a Friday night with you guys. So order book is like watching a fight, especially, sometimes more than others. Right now we're looking at few and far between big orders, but yeah, the order book when it's hot is fucking awesome. If you want to see a jacked up chart with no resistance, look at FTT. Yeah, dude, FTT is a fucking, that's the pure definition of a shitcoin though, man. Like, FTX is dead. Yo, what's up, the U-Man Crypto? Finally you joined when I wasn't 5 minutes about to leave. So, and you know what, guys, I'll also put this in there again. We're doing a trading competition. Trading competition is live. I encourage you guys to join. There is a free $10 registration, so even if you don't have any money at all, you can enter this trading competition simply by clicking on my link, registering for the trading competition. You'll get free $10 to enter the trading competition. So you'll be able to participate for free to win up to $1,000, and I will be hosting training sessions on how to trade trading competitions. Some of you may remember I've won first place in a trading competition a while back, participated in many. So I really do like trading competitions. Oh, thank you, Milo. Excellent. Yeah, fucking the U-Man Crypto, beautiful work, man. 165 kilos, 3-rep deadlift. Damn, dude. So your fucking legs are as big as my fucking stomach. Milo, give me a sec. I'm gonna post another invite link here. See if this works. If this is giving you trouble, you can always join sazanalytica.com. Go to sazanalytica.com and click join the Discord link there. Join the Discord channel there. But I just posted one in the chat right now. And again, I encourage everyone who isn't doing much over the next 7 days or whatever you are. Justin, how do you claim the $10? That's the last thing that I'm waiting on. I'm talking to the exchange right now. They're just getting back to me on the $10. So if you've signed up for the competition, then click the registration link, which is going to be coming up in just a split second. After you've used my link to sign up, here, watch, we'll do the first one. If you want to participate in the trading competition, sign up for DeepCoin here. And I've mentioned how to handle the KYC. If you guys want to handle the KYC, it's very easy. Doesn't matter where you are. And once you've signed in using this link, it is a private a private competition, so you do need to sign in using that link. And then once you have an account, you can register for the competition there. Also, be sure to join the Discord channel. If you are in the competition, then you can shoot me a DM, and I'll add you to the private Discord channel where we are going to be, where we're going to be trading and talking it through and having a great time. It might be me when I go into Discord where normally it says join the Discord, it just says nothing. Milo, you know, I hate to say it, I'm just not the pro with this stuff. I would say check out sazanalytica.com, because I know that's what I've been saying every day, and we've been getting users over there. So I would say sazanalytica.com at the very least. I don't know if that doesn't work, then it might be you. I'm just not sure how to troubleshoot Discord very well. But we do have a good little community there. It has been building, and look forward to you joining, hopefully. And obviously, it's good to see everyone else in there always active. We got some free trade signals in there. We have some little success sharing for people that have fun posting their trades. Traders chat, general chat. We have sports for all the sports bettors out there. We'll be doing some giveaways for Bitcoin collectibles. We got Fabian's algo free signals in there. A lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. It's a good little time. Oh, I see you there. What's up, man? So, all right. Okay, cool. Yep, I saw you in there, Milo. FTT though, man. I don't even want to look at FTT, man. That's just such a fucking pump and dump shit coin right now. FTX is trash. It's been trash for a year. On the fucking 1 year anniversary is when they decide to fucking pump and dump that shit coin. It just goes to show you how manipulated this market is and how you gotta be very, very careful. Yo, Joe, are you in Tone talking yet? Cost8. Yeah, me and Tone are, you know, he's just been busy traveling a lot. So sometimes we talk more than others, and I know he was going to like Pacific Bitcoin and he travels a lot. No, me and Tone are always tight. Probably not always. I mean, obviously we all know I fucking was talking a lot of shit, you know, because we all know what I have to say. I like to look, if you're gonna be making price calls, I think you should be trading. I honestly think that I think that if you're going to be telling people what you think is going to happen to price, I think you should be trading. And obviously, I was talking a lot of shit to everyone who doesn't trade on the internet. There's a lot of people that don't trade but say they do, or act like they know what's happening. There's a lot of people that trade and fail repeatedly, like Willy Woo, who's in my eyes borderline scammer because his fucking analysis is just absolute trash. So yeah, you know, obviously I definitely have my my beliefs about integrity and what you should be providing your people. I mean, I really think that if you're going to be making price calls, in order for me to make the best price calls and feel like I'm giving you my best service, my best you know, contribution to your life that I possibly can, I need to be making the same trades that I'm talking about. So it's just a matter of disagreeing. It's just a disagreement. Yeah, I'm gonna get Tone in the channel soon enough, man. I'm gonna get Tone. I just keep forgetting to hit him up, you know. It's just been distracted, just doing my own thing. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to hit Unconfiscatable in December. Hang out with Tone a good bit. Me and Tone are still great friends. My door's always open to him. In fact, before I left, before I moved, and you know what, Milo, in the Discord channel, in the free signals chat, you can probably scroll up a little bit, or you'll see. No, let's see here. Let's see here. How do I do this? I wonder if I can show you guys. I don't know if it's gonna keep them. Let's see if it'll show from over here. All right, here's some good trades. Here's some good trades. You know, buying, selling, selling, buying, selling, buying. Missed a pump and dump. Sell, bail, sell, bail. Probably stopped and reversed around here. Exited 50%. I mean, you know, I was live for a lot of this. This one I was underwater for a bit, got sell signals. We had a second push. It was pretty wild. Got some, got kept underwater, bailed out in profit. And then I bought extra, bailed out. Yeah, a lot of trades, man. A lot of trades. I don't always catch tops and sell bottoms, but I'm definitely an active trader. This is pretty good, catching tops, selling bottoms. Or sorry, selling tops, buying bottoms. Buying bottoms, selling tops. I think I have a loss in here somewhere. Maybe I took a break after that, but yeah. There's been a few trades. Quite a few. Any views on Ethereum? Well, you know, it's pumping and dumping just like everything else, you know. Well, pumping mostly, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I guess it is pumping and dumping. Apparently, there's a buy signal. I haven't worked on this, Ethereum looks like we're hitting some support. So, I mean, I haven't worked on this chart for a long time. Probably could use some work, but for now, ETH is looking pretty solid. Bro, besides you and CryptoFace, no one else shows their stuff on YouTube. Yeah, CryptoFace, actually, that's a good point. He's a friend of mine. I like CryptoFace. I think he's done a lot to help traders execute. To learn how to execute positions is probably one of the most valuable things that you need as a trader. You need a strategy, but you need to be able to execute that strategy. And I have a lot of respect to CryptoFace for doing that, you know. He's a good kid, good dude. Is Willy Woo kind of like Plan B, but both fell off the map? Look, Willy Woo has like 1 million followers. He has his second or third hedge fund. I think he's gotten at least 1 or 2 nuked, liquidated. So I really don't respect Willy Woo. Can I sit and smoke a cigar with the guy? Sure. Do I respect him as an analyst and trader? Absolutely fucking not. I think, like I said, he's borderline a scammer. Do I hate him as a person because of that? No. Is he delusional in thinking that he's a good market analyst? Absolutely. I've never seen that. I've seen few people as consistently wrong as him, especially with that large of a following. Oh, maybe that fucking Jim Cramer guy at CNBC. Literally, very few people have I seen as consistently wrong as Willy Woo. But whatever, you know. There's the views on ETH. Good shit. Don't always catch the bottom and highs. Profits are profits 100%, brother. How much trades you take on average a week, month? It just depends, man. How many trades do I take? You know, hey, if I'm getting signals, I'll take a lot of, like, you know, what I showed you was a 15-minute chart, right? And I think here was some of them, right? I might have taken these, let's say. I don't know if I did, but let's say I took these, and then there was that portion where I was held underwater. I had to wait until I got here to bail out, stop and reverse. You know, you get a lot of consistent signals. You know, my strategy does involve a lot of trades, man. I am not shy to trade. In fact, it's kind of funny you bring that up. It always there was this one day back in the last halving where I was live on Tone's stream, and I was trading. It was like a 12-hour stream, and I was trading the whole time. I made 26 or something trades. Might have been 36. But every single one was profitable on the halving, which was May of 2020, one of the most volatile days of the year. And I just was smoking. I smoked probably 7 cigars in my cigar lounge, and I remember people were betting that I was going to pass out from the smoke. I was just smoking cigar after cigar, chain smoking cigars, and I made fucking just I was non-stop profitable trades. So I made like 30 plus trades in a day. And all of them were profitable. It just depends on the day. If I'm here and I see some good action, I will trade 30 trades in a fucking hour. Yeah, token bot, man. Remember that? Yeah, token bot. I was plugged into token bot, so everyone could see my trades in real time as I was making them. So it was called, the concept was proof of trades, and I believed in trying to make as many of my trades as public as possible because I wanted people to experience the real trade life. It's not all fun and games, but it can be. People have seen me get liquidated. People have seen me lose big time, you know. Ryan, I'm sure you might remember a couple losses going, you know. I've definitely lost, but you know, I've had sick runs, dude. Sick runs. Gone months of good calls in a row. Leon, dude, yeah, you know, I really am strongly opinionated about that stuff because, again, it's about what service do I offer my fellow man. You know, if I sit here and I tell you guys, you know, hey man, I think this is gonna happen, and I'm repeatedly wrong, I could be a great guy, but I'm obviously not offering you a valuable insight into the market. I need to fucking change what I do. I'd be better off telling you to do fucking 50 push-ups with me and do a video of me getting into an ice bath and encouraging and motivating you to do the same. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's just not trading is not meant for everybody. It's most people, in fact, it's probably not meant for most people. And if you're consistently leading lambs to slaughter, and not to call it people lambs, but you get the point, right? If you're consistently failing your fellow man, then you need to either get better or you need to stop. And there's a certain point where you're just hurting people, and I really disagree with that. Yeah, I got liquidated on my stream March of 2020 in the COVID crash. Got liquidated right in front of everyone. That was crazy, man. And we were watching the fucking order books on BitMEX go absolutely wild. That liquidation bot was going nuts. How much do I risk per trade? You know, this is the thing. I usually don't talk about money because I don't believe it matters. I think that no matter where you are, you should worry about whether a trade is in positive P&L. It doesn't matter if you buy a hamburger or a house. It doesn't matter if you're fucking paying an electricity bill or rent altogether. In order to be a good trader, you need a positive P&L. And the truth is, most big money turns to small money, and most small money stays that way. And so I don't worry about money too much. Currently, as I prepare for this trading competition, I'm going to trade with 478, or maybe actually less. I'm going to trade with a few $100 or $20. It doesn't even matter. But my goal is going to be to turn the littlest amount of money into the largest P&L. I talk about percent though. Well, what I encourage is that you never trade with more than 10% of your total assets. You should probably trade with 5 to 10% at 10x. If you're a good enough trader, then you can trade with 10% and 10x that. And you know, I have a whole thing about creating your insurance fund and all that stuff. You need to make sure that you're trading very safely and that you're moving profits away pretty quickly. So yeah, I think it's important, you know, to have some sort of rules. You know, never keep too much money on an exchange. Never keep too much money out in the open. In general, you know, if you're going to trade on 3 exchanges, that's probably smarter than trading on 1. It just depends, you know. So, how much do I risk? I usually aim for a 10x position. Usually, I'll end up a bit more. I've been live. I've probably been 15 to 20 at times, doubling down. Because if my signals, for example, you can see here, and here. At 3 points, you would have entered at a loss. And I do believe in entering positions at losses to affect your average entry. And let's say you entered here, you entered here, and you entered here. Well, your average entry would probably be somewhere around here. And you would be sitting in profit right now. Whereas right here, you would be sitting at break even. So I do believe in adding to a losing position, depending on the circumstances. Yawn. Damn. So funny how kids can just pass out wherever, man. They just... My little sleepy boy over there. If he wakes up at like 11, dude, he's gonna be hungry and just gonna stay up until like 2. It's gonna be hilarious. I'll probably bail out and fucking put on some movies and chill with him. So we have a huge bid-ask spread, positive on perps, getting wider and wider. We're not even going down anymore. We're basically going sideways, and this thing continues to grow. Bids increasing, asks decreased a little bit there, maybe a slight curve up. But perps are looking pretty damn bullish right now. Definitely good to note. Alright, I don't need to hear money, but do you live from your crypto money, or is it outside of work thing? Right now I'm living from crypto stuff. Probably gonna be a boring weekend, short 37.4. Thinking about closing. Yeah, dude, I mean, if I was in a position, what would I be thinking right now? You know, I'd be thinking we're probably going to close the weekend up there. I would be actually looking for the next long, Ryan, so I don't know, maybe take profit 50% would be what's on my mind. Yeah, I really don't like staying in positions, so I'll agree with you that I get impatient. I get very impatient sometimes. After a day or two, I really don't like holding on to positions. To me, trades are very much like one-night stands. I'm not interested in a long-term relationship with any of my trades. So, I get that. On Coinbase, in my portfolio, I have 0.0 Dick ETH that is worth $1.50 if I cash out now, but it says I'm in profit 93.50. Yeah, what the fuck? Sounds like a load of horse shit. Sounds like a fucking shit ton of horse shit. Alright, what's up? I'm up about 15%. I find when I'm always holding for longer than I should. Yeah, man, I find I'm probably not holding for as long as I should. I think my goal was always to figure out a way to stay in trades longer, but you know, it's all about that humble corn farming. Take money and run is totally fine, man. Humble corn farmer, remember. That's what we're all gonna be for Halloween next year. Next year when the bull market's roaring. Nice, it's a ton of goat shit. You know what? Let me just see if my friend... Alright. I'm just chilling here, guys. I might bail kind of soon. It's 10 o'clock. On a Friday. If I didn't have William here, I would be out playing some pool. Frickin' chillin'. Hey, William fell asleep at like 6:30, maybe earlier. Yeah, that dude a little too passed out. I made burgers and fries and eggs. Some egg burgers with fries. Probably should have sliced up some tomato. Sounds delicious. I need to make some more Mexican rice. Anyways. What else is going on? Anyone got anything on their mind? Is it everyone's bedtime? Maybe I want a beer. I might have a beer. Well, let's see. Here's the Discord. Need some advice. What do you need, Crypto? You man, Crypto. You know what? I'll go grab my beer. I'm gonna go drink a Wisconsin beer called Spotted Cow. Oh, that's the Guinness. Let me fix my son here. He's passed out. Alright, you man, Crypto. Is this female advice you need? What's up? Keep the baby. But break up with her. Kidding. Alright. I live in Asia. Wife and 2 kids are in Europe. Been in this situation for 2.5 years. Purely financial and for work. Marriage is fine, but dude, I find it tough. Well, man, Crypto, I 100% can understand that, man. That's gotta be fucking very, very tough. How often do you visit? Do you try to go visit? One thing that gave me a lot of comfort when I lost my divorce and didn't see my son for a while was I saw something about how like single mothers are really bad for raising a family, right? But if a father is present on the phone, that's pretty as close. Kids don't need as much from their dads. They just need a father figure that's there, you know, even in spirit. And like the numbers for kids that grow up with a father at least on Skype or whatever, you know, FaceTime calls, it turns out to be pretty positive, very positive impact on the child. Almost no different than if the father was there full time. But yeah, the U-Man Crypto. You know, I mean, I will say this: if you're unhappy with your situation, make sure you have that little bit of fire on you that can't help but find a way through, out, whatever. Not saying it's easy, not saying it's even possible. Well, it's certainly possible, but you know, life has a weird way of letting us get very uncomfortable, all with the intent to make us become stronger men. You know, maybe you have the best job ever, you know, but I'll tell you, when you're on your deathbed, what are you gonna want more? You're gonna want the things, the title, the dollars, or are you gonna want the moments? And I'm not trying to fucking sow seeds of discord here, but um, yeah, look, if you're mainly worried about the kids away from father, make sure you talk to them every 2-3 days, every other day, man. Oh yeah, dude, Ryan, yeah, 3 streams today, man. Trading competition life. Yo, I'm getting back into the streams, man. I'm making it my priority again, kind of how it used to be. I look forward to it a lot more. But yeah, you man crypto, the numbers turn out really good for fathers that stay active in their kids' lives, even on the phone. And you're visiting 3-4 times a year, weeks at a time. I would say you're probably on the top end of the spectrum for your kids not growing up to be total pieces of shit. So that's a good thing, you know. But I will tell you this, man. Nothing. I would be completely fine living in a fucking tent in the woods and visiting my son as often as I possibly can. You know, there's nothing I need more than to know that no one else is getting in my son's head except someone who I trust, which is myself. So, you know what I did. I gave up. You know, I got rid of all my shit, sold my shit, and left. You know, so it's just, I think it's different for everyone. And did William absolutely need that in his life to become, you know, to pursue the mastery of his life and to become the best version of himself? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe all he needed was me on the phone every 2-3 days and visits. But I could tell you the number of times a day that I'm able to pause time and realize how happy I am in that moment, that I've never been happier, is many. I really can freeze time and just look at my son. He never realizes he's just living through his life, you know. But I'm the happiest I've ever been, and it's the greatest feeling knowing that I'm here to experience that. So it really is subjective, man. If and look, I don't know, man. There's a lot that goes into it, you know. Just, I would say, really sit and meditate on it, figure out what you want, and if you don't have what you want, then start making plans to get it. It doesn't have to happen overnight, but make sure you fucking succeed at whatever it is you set your mind out to be. 3 years will be the limit, I think, regardless of money. Well, brother, you're basically there now. So what's your plan? You're at 2.5. So what's your plan now? You know, I hate to put you on the spot and fucking press you, but look, you're at 3 years and 6 months. So what is your plan? Bail. Your plan should be a little better than that. You know, your stop loss essentially should be if B then C, if A then B, or if C then D. If A then B, if I move here, I'll make more money. Or if I move back home, I'll get a job here and I'll make less money. You know, you need to really start. I want you to have 3 plans, dude. Probably a year from now, the bull market will be raging. You have that going for you. That could be a part of plan A. Or if B, then if C, then D. But you know, I would encourage you to have a pretty solid plan, dude. It's 10 times easier to get a job when you already have a job. So, you know, make it work, dude. I'll tell you, I would mop floors to stay close to my son. I'll fucking grow my hair out all fucked and never look in a mirror for fucking a year to live in the forest and fucking live in a tent and a sleeping bag. And I'll still be more of a man than almost all the men that I know, and I'll still raise my son to be more of a man than all the other fucking boys in the school. In fact, most boys in his generation, he's going to be more of a man than most of them combined, because I'm his dad, and I know that I'm willing to do absolutely everything to make sure that I'm there to instill proper values in him in this very dark and fucking confused world. So, to me, kids are very important because they're really the ones that are going to have to fight the worst of the war. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you, the U-Man Crypto, I'll tell you, I got very comfortable by myself too. When I was out in Jersey still, I got very comfortable, man. I got very comfortable. I would say think about a plan, dude. Fucking bend out that comfort zone a little bit. Just think about it, you know? And it doesn't, look, you do have a little bit of time. You do not have everything going against you right now. Look, the most important thing you can buy is time, right? Right now is to think about your next move, and you have that opportunity. So just sleep on it a few times, you know, fucking pray God, please give me a direction, you know, be humble before God, and you know, pray that God gives you a direction to find your way. I guarantee you, you start doing something like that, give it a week, you know, and then start listening to that little voice in the back of your head that, you know, you might be telling yourself, oh no, that's not it, that's not it. Well, that's when you need to shut the fuck up, and you just gotta pray, and then let your mind be blank. Something will pop in there in your subconscious, and it'll be like, alright, I've been saying no to that a lot of times, but that's the thing that keeps coming up. That's me, that's the direction I need to go to bend out my comfort zone. So, you know, you really have to fucking push yourself, brother. You really have to push yourself. Yeah, but you know, I remember getting real comfy too, man. It was nice. It almost felt like the longer I wasn't with my son, you know, we would get on video and I would do push-ups with him and squats and sit-ups, and I would be cooking and, you know, whatever, eating and hanging out with him whenever I could, and it was just so weird, man. I came to visit him. He was so happy. I also don't really trust his mom to raise a G. His mom's probably gonna raise a little pussy if she kept fucking doing the things that she does. So yeah, it's up to you. It's a lot of figuring out, man. Obviously, I can tell you want to be close to them, so I would say get in your head a little bit and go beneath that surface, hit that subconscious layer, listen to yourself. If you know what you're doing is the right thing, what about flying them out? You know, what about something like that, you know? Why won't your wife move closer to you if you're making more money out there? I hate to put it that blunt, but yo, I mean, this is a fucking man's world, and a lot of women have forgotten that. And I'll tell you what, if I was moving somewhere and I wanted my family there and I was making the money I was able to provide, I would say, you know, you're coming out here. Let your wife be the one bitching about wanting to go see her family. You know what? Instead of you being the one bitching about how you can't see any of your closest family. And yeah, you know, I do think that's a really really important one to focus on. You know, we all know, like, we need to be you know, I just think, you know, I think back to a lot of how I failed as a husband, and I failed as a husband because I was a weak man. And I think we all have to take responsibility as men. You know, it really is our job to fucking steer the ship. And what's better, you know, to let my wife stay close to her fucking family and keep the kids close to all that, or for my kids to be close to me and my wife to be close to me? That her purpose in life is to serve you. That is literally her purpose. Women was made to serve men. And the reason why things have gotten so fucking out of hand is because women and men have forgotten that fact, and even created a society where men serve women. It's really fucked. So I would encourage you to think about that one. Get them out there. Pack some fucking bags. Who else has something they want to talk about? Whatever happened to Cupcake? I miss Cupcake. Where the fuck is he, man? He probably got married. Last time we spoke to him, he was asking how to talk to that one girl, and he never came back on. So maybe he found true love and moved to the fucking wilderness, got a farm, some cows and chickens. He's living with his milk wife. She milks the cows. Growing a fruit forest. Yeah, she's tending to the livestock and children. He's out chopping wood. Lots of thinking to do this weekend. Man Crypto, let me ask you though this. Did you ask her to come to you and did she say no or something like that? I know we're getting personal. You can always message me, dude. I know things get tough. It's just, I think back on my failures as a husband, and one of my biggest ones was that I wasn't a strong enough man. And that is your job. Even the tough calls, man. Yo, shut the fuck up. You're coming out here. Like, you need to figure out how to get it done, dude. Sometimes that's a man's job. It's just, our job is to fucking get it the hard way, man. That's our fucking purpose. Our destiny is to make the hard decisions. And if a woman doesn't serve you, then she serves someone else. So I really believe in taking control of the situation. We were in Asia as a family 10 years. When the kids got older, we decided to go back for schools, college. Okay, so your kids are early teens type thing. He wants to be in Asia. Well, look, the Man Crypto, it looks like all the thinking that you needed to do has been done already. Get her back. You can fucking send kids to school once they turn 18, dog. That's when they're just gonna, as sad as it'll be, it's a whole nother type of sadness. So I hate to tell you the Man Crypto, but that's your solution right there. On that note, looks like you have your solution, brother. Decided to go back to school, go back for school's college. Get her out there, man. Enough. Get her out there. Unless you can get a job at equal or greater money, and you should never take equal money, by the way. You should go and get more and better position, anything like that. You almost never want to move sideways. But yo, it looks like you found the solution, dog. Honestly, there's a solution right there. You already have it. If it's better, you just do the math. Honestly, if you have stability right now, if you're capable of providing for your family and you have stability right now, then being with you is the best thing for everyone, for you and for them. Yeah, but let them fucking turn 18 and go back to Europe or whatever, you know? Look, kids are fucking malleable as shit, man. And you know what? If you need to fucking, if your kids are having trouble adapting and you need to fucking make some friends with parents and you need to host a couple dinners and tell those other parents to bring their kids over, then you got, dude, this fucking easy. It's so easy to make kids be friends, dude. You fucking invite them over, and you know, ask them how their day was. You know, find out shit. Run into a couple parents in the parking lot. Oh, oh, you drive a nice car. Fucking sky is blue. Oh yeah, we're gonna have dinner. We fucking cook a big thing every fucking so often, and my wife is just, you know, feeling like she wants to cook a meal for 20 people. Why don't you guys come over? So you know, and bam, you got yourself a fucking friend. Bring your kids. You know what? Is there any other kids in the class that you could think about that you know, we could all have a thing? Oh yeah, you know what? We could make a big thing. That's a great idea. Da 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 da. But blue sky, fucking windy day, sun is up. And next thing you know, you got more fucking, you got a fucking thing. You got a bunch of kids playing, hanging out next to each other, have a fucking couple TVs or PlayStation around. Dude, shit's easy, brother. Sounds like your situation's a little better than I thought it was. So do some push-ups. Do some push-ups and think. So yeah, get them at the local parks, do a barbecue, anything, man. It's a million options. You can make kids be friends so easy, man. Parents show kids how to be socially interactive. Alright, on that note, I am going to call it, you guys. I love you all. Join the trading competition with me. Go to sazanalytica.com to join the Discord channel if you haven't already. Join the links that I posted above. I'll post them again right now to join the trading competition. Create an account here. And you're eligible for a few bonuses, and then you can register for the trading competition here. And you'll be able to enter for free, and you'll also get a free $10 to trade with. I'm working on that, by the way, for anyone that's having trouble. And we'll be able to join the private Discord channel where we will be educating how to trade a competition, sharing ideas, and it'll be fucking fantastic. So trading competitions, amazing. I hope as many of you join as possible. I'll be trading tomorrow, and I'll probably do my first Discord channel tomorrow in the day. Alright, much love to you all, and do your push-ups. Shit, we didn't even do push-ups. We'll do them. We'll do them. Alright, everyone, take care. Have a good night. Stay on top. Stay on top. Alright, peace.